Hey guys, Dan from SpareTireRunning.com. Right now, I'm sitting in my car trying to make the decision, the choice to brave enough this cold to go to the gym. It's kind of crowded here, so I'm kind of further back from the entrance. Temperature is 19, but I think with the wind chill, it's closer to 0 or a little bit under. The cold weather kills my nose right now. But I'm going to make the right choice. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get this workout done. And then come back out, freeze. And plus, I got to get gas. So I might freeze a little bit more. But making the right choices is always a good thing. Which is kind of a side topic that I want to talk about tonight. Setting people up to fail and to succeed. Right now, the issue going around is about setting people up to fail, and how many times do we set ourselves up to fail, and why do we do that? But what's worse is when other people set us up to fail. We got to stop that. We got to stop setting ourselves up to fail by making the right choices that will help, but also stop letting other people, setting them up to fail, and give them the aid and the help that they need. I don't know how many times I see on Facebook on these different running groups attacking the treadmill, attacking this, attacking that. Oh, if you use an app to keep track, you're not a real runner. Or if you use a Fitbit, you're not a real runner. If you use a treadmill, stop it. Just stop it. I'm not going to let my fellow runners set them up to fail. If you need to use a treadmill, like I use a treadmill, come say that to my face, that I'm not a runner. Come try to say it to my face, because you're not going to. Is it as the same thing as running outside? No, it's different. Is it still running? It is. It is still running. You're still moving your legs. You're still getting exercise. You're still putting miles on. Actually, I find the treadmill, personally, harder than it is to run in real life, out in the roads. It's more, for me, I find it more of a challenge. Now, I'm not the only one. Other people, some people say, oh, it's so easy. But I find out that a lot of runners, not a lot, maybe a lot, but I have seen runners state that it is harder to run on the treadmill than it is, and that's not just like because of boredom, because people are like, oh, you're bored. You're at a gym, you got TVs, you have a smartphone, watch something if you're that bored, listen to music, do something. Read a book. It's not that hard to keep your mind. If you can't keep your mind occupied for up to an hour while you're on a treadmill, then something's wrong with you, and your brain needs to be looked at. I got the same guy looking at me now as he waddled through. But your mind can occupy yourself. Just think about something. Think about a race. Think about your family. Think about learning something. Think about anything. The time goes by really fast. I mean, I'm going to do a half an hour today on a treadmill. Before I know it, it's going to be by. And then I'll do a half an hour on the stationary bike. Before I know it, it's going to be by. It's not that bad. I've gone 3 hours on a treadmill and not been bored at all. So, it is what it is. Some people don't like it. I understand, and that's fine. You don't like a treadmill? That's fine. Don't run on a treadmill. But don't bash the people that do run on a treadmill or enjoy running on a treadmill. Like I said, it's like 19 degrees out. freezing cold. I don't know. You can't see the snow flurries probably in the video because they're kind of light right now, but I'm sorry. With this, even if I could run, it's pretty cold outside. And that's why I take the winter months off of races, because call me a baby, call me what you want, but I rather stay kind of somewhat warm. But I still don't go take every day off. I go to the gym. I'm just babbling on now, but don't let your fellow men and women down. Don't set them up to fail. Because here's what it does. You say, oh, treadmills are horrible. Treadmills are not. Now you got somebody that's on those forums that may not be at a place where they feel that they could go out in the outside, even if it's sunny, like 9 degrees. I wouldn't want to run in 9 degrees either. 75, 80 degrees weather. Nice running weather. They may not be ready for that. They may feel more comfortable being in their home or at the gym. And now you just ruined it for them. Because now they're second guessing. Their self-esteem is going down because you thought you were an expert. You thought you were an elite runner. And that you could tell everybody how much you dislike treadmills and that everybody else should dislike it. Well, shame on you. So I tell you, whatever you want. If it, as long as you're doing it correctly and health-wise. That's why, I'm not a big fan of CrossFit because of that. To me, they're not doing some things the correct way. Not all, but the purpose of lifting as much weight as you can, as many times as you can, as fast as you can, to me is wrong. That goes against proper mechanics. Your body will crumble at some point. Your body cannot do that. So I'll tell somebody about that, saying, here's what you need to look out for. So, and some people do crazy lifts and stuff, and I'm not sure what they do it for, but as long as you're doing things with proper form and trying to become better, that's what it's all about. And stop hating on people. That's one of my resolutions this year, is to try to really not hate on anybody and encourage people and help people. So you see me on the forums and I'm having a bad day, call me out on it, because I want to be here to be a positive light for all runners of all sizes. To show people, doesn't matter how big, how small you are, you can go out there, you can be a runner. I love it when people question about running and being a bigger guy and stuff. Come run with me. I invite you. Even if you beat me, who cares? I bet you, though, I'll have the determination to keep pushing myself. And I can guarantee you, even some of these people that are faster than me, they're not going to be able to go as far as I do. And we're going to see. We're going to prove it. All right? Well, I'm wrapping this up because I'm going to brave this cold and get in there, because every step counts.